going on here? Now you're letting everybody know. Now. Hey guys, hello guys, welcome back to the live stream. F free. Okay. What a way to start off the stream, yes. We got cat hairs everywhere. I'm not even letting cats in here. Alright guys, so we still have some work to do, just a tiny bit on this piece. So we'll figure that out. What we need to do is we're going to add some shadows under some of these figures, just to ground them, since they are kind of floating in space right now. Excuse me. So we have some old work here. This is one of two. Whoops, where'd it go? This was the other one. That is one. So I have to put the shadowing underneath these figures like I have in these ones. This one is called Lizard Flip. You can see I have the butterfly, one of Vaughn Bode's butterflies in there too, besides his lizard and Cheech Wizard. And then this one's No Comply Wizard. And you got the Lizard Wizard getting, looks like he's been drinking. Another butterfly in this one. Actually, what's up top here? Something was up here. I don't remember that bit. But I was wondering if I should do something like that in this one. But we will focus on the shadow first. So for now, let's get our black. Carbon black. This shady gray. I'm not sure if I used the shading gray yet. Well, I mean, we could try it out. Okay, let's see. We need our water though. And let's see how this works. We already have a little bit, I'm gonna say. Oh, yeah, this brush is starting to split. I'll have to hold I mean, why not? How's it going, Doobie? There's that duvet. Dovey. Oh, buddy. So true, actually. I mean, it's right there before your eyes. More bulge. Yep, just bulging. It's the full package. Atch Ma A. Hey, are you from America? I do live in America. This channel is 100% American. Well, yeah, pretty much. It is broadcast from America, or as some of us say, America. America. You love America? I mean, it's a nice place to be. And a lot of people want to come here, so I think I need to wash this down a little bit. Hello, Mr. Flowers. How are you doing today? And how is everybody doing today? I didn't realize this was going to dry that fast. Holy crud. I guess you gotta use your finger. Yeah, that really dried. Ah, good to hear, Mr. Flowers. Hey, Jasper Scoots. Hurry up. What's the hurry, Jasper? Hey, let's start conversation. It's boring. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. What do you mean by it's boring? I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name still. Achname? Achma-e-a. Something like that, right? I think I got it. 100%. On point. Nailed it, as they say. Nailed it down. Thank you, Jasper. I appreciate it. We try over here. We try to do our best. We try to make something. We try to make something irreverent. We are the irreverent artists. Chinmay. Am I a professional? I would say I am a semi-professional, because sometimes I do professional work and other times I don't do professional work. Chinmay, all right. Welcome to the channel, Chinmay. Glad y'all have decided to come and spend your time here. Hanging out here, watching me, just doing some painting. Painting's not always the most interesting thing in the world. What time it is in America? Where I'm at in the Midwest, it is 12:18, just past noon. Just decided to jump on here before I have to go rake some leaves, clean up our yard. It's starting to come into springtime here, so there's a lot of refuse out there to get picked up. But first, I kind of wanted to finish this painting because then I can start on the next piece. And the next piece might take me a little while longer to do because it's a lot bigger. This piece is like 16 inches by, oh, you're in India, it's 10:50. I'm assuming 10:50 p.m. It's late for you guys. But aren't you guys are way ahead of us. We're like way behind you guys. Those of you in, what do they call that? The east, the far east. I'm just trying to put some shadows in here. Yeah, we'll shadow this up. It is the PM. Yeah, you guys are way ahead of us. We're like not quite 12 hours behind you. No, wait, that would be more. Let's see. It is 12 p.m. here. Yeah, about 10 hours. Yes, PM. Can you show my house or my face? No. Chinmay, I'm not going to do that. That would take too long to show my house. This is just, this is my channel for painting and stuff. Maybe someday, if you catch my next painting, you'll see more of my house. Right now, I'm in my, I guess you could call it my office, but it's actually a laundry room. And I have my computer in here and my computer and my laundry. We do our laundry in here. Am I from the UK? Are you talking to me, Mr. Flowers? I am not English. I mean, my dad's side is from, what would it be? So, like Czechoslovakia is my dad's mom. That's where their family is from, Czechoslovakia. And then my dad's side is like Denmark, somewhere around there. Or is it the Netherlands? I can't remember. So I'm not sure they sound British. Just show your face. If you go to one of my old streams, you can see my face. I don't have a problem like showing, but I got my camera oriented a certain way, and it'll take me a little bit to reorient it. But yeah, you can always go back to one of my old lives, in my early lives. You can see me in full figure, not in the buff though. We're not doing that. Please, please. What if I showed a picture? I show you a picture. I'll put that behind like a paywall. You guys have to pay to see my face. But maybe you stick around long enough, maybe I will turn the camera around. Plus, my face isn't interesting. You guys are here because of the artwork, right? You're here because I'm painting. Am I even on screen? Like my painting? Like, am I painting off screen? Yeah. Is that the chat in the background? Oh yeah, on my computer? Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to I don't want to have to keep looking back behind my phone to just see my chat, so I just have it on. I have it on my desktop, but so you guys can't see what I'm working on. Maybe I'll flip this around like this, and then you can see. And my brush is being weird. So I got this brush is probably towards the end of its life because it does this thing. I don't know if you can see it. It splits, and that's because there's paint that got in behind the metal collar here, what they call the ferrule. And the paint gets in there and it dries and it causes the bristles to split. So I'll have to paint up top here. We can do like you can see my plastic palette with my paint in it. Thanks guys for liking the stream. I think you liked the stream. Yeah, we got 4 likes. Look at that. Y'all are super generous with your likes. Appreciate it. Yep, you can see now it's like, I mean, it could give me some cool effects because it's split. But that is not desired, really. So, yeah. Yep, it's time to retire this brush. I mean, if I need something that calls for a split, now it's splitting 3 ways. That's not good. It's crazy. You might be leaving soon. Well, I appreciate you sticking around for the time you did, Mr. Flowers and Chin May, Jasper. Appreciate you guys, sharing your time with me on my channel here. Because, there's all kinds of stuff on the internet you can be watching. So I appreciate you guys stopping through here. And if it's something you're interested in, definitely, like and subscribe and come back, because I do these lives at least 3 times a week, if not more, and multiple times a day. Usually have to stop for lunch and dinner and all that stuff, but like today I have the day off from my day job. Hey, I'm JK. You could see you chatting. Yep, right there. There's not a whole lot of room to be turning stuff, but yeah, you're right there on my live. Win art homie. Thank you, MJK. I appreciate that. We're trying to win at this art thing. Do I have a goal? As far as like beyond doing the paintings? Not really. I don't, you know, there are some shows coming up. Um, I might put this painting in this local show that's coming up here in April. The next painting I'm gonna focus working on. Uh, I'm hoping to finish it in time for the local state fair, so I can enter it into the state fair. There's always some stuff going on locally, um, but right now I just want to focus on finishing a bunch of work that I had started and have left unfinished over the years. And it's been like a long time coming that I finished these paintings. Like, you don't understand. I have so many unfinished paintings that I started and that I've done over the course of many, many years that I've been doing this. And, I would just like to finish them and then get them out of here, get them out, you know, whether that means finding homes, selling the work, if somebody's interested in buying them. You know, I don't have a whole lot of wall space because I already have art, finished art hanging up everywhere. I have so much art around, it's like leaning up against walls, taking up space. So, yeah, definitely want to get some of this out of here. Yeah, but as things, pop up or whatever, hopefully I will start to participate in, these events and stuff that take place. So I guess that would be a goal. Um, I don't know if you mean like get into a museum, get gallery representation, make tons of money. I mean, those are all goals. Hey, Creole God, how are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I know I've been doing a lot of digital stuff lately, but I did finish up uh, like a professional illustration gig, so now I can start focusing on doing my actual paintings and stuff. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. I appreciate the emotes in the chat, guys. But yeah, like I was telling, I don't know if you just hopped in, but I was telling everybody I have a lot of work that's gone unfinished from over the years, and this one is one of them. And so I just kind of wanted to um, start finishing all these unfinished works that I have laying around. Like literally, they're stacked all around the house here. Hey Santos, bro, you play Brawl Stars? Nah, I'm not familiar with that. I'm assuming you're talking about a game. Um, yeah, I don't have a console. The most I do, I play RPGs on my desktop or um, my iPad, but most of the time you'll catch me doing doing some kind of like digital art or painting here on this channel. Man, it's been like probably a month since I played any games. It's a mobile game? Yeah, no, I haven't played it at all. I'm surprised this brush is still holding together. I think I was showing it off and the bristles are splitting. Yeah, I just was trying to add in some shadow, a little cast shadow here. I don't know, I'm not doing a very good job, but it's like, where's your light source coming from? I don't know. Above, I guess. Can't tell if it's from the right or the left. Actually, right now, it's the way I'm doing it is probably straight up above. But I didn't want to do it so that, let's see, I better make sure I have some paint on this. I should. Are you shilling for this game, Santos? Are you a shill for what's it called, Brawl Stars? It's better than what you can do. Do you paint Creole? Are you an artist too? Man, I barely know what I'm doing half the time. I'm like, does this seem right? That's pretty much what I go with is how does it feel gut wise? Like, does this feel right? Like, does this make sense in a way that feels right within myself? So I guess to ground this wall a little bit, we're gonna use this. Yeah, line's not always perfect, but better to do an imperfect one-shot line than to keep going over it and over it. Only time you paint is on construction projects, like painting walls and stuff. I did that for a while. Worked for a small painting company. And I don't know if the owners cared for the fact that people, one of the guys that I worked alongside with, found out I was like a painter, like a fine arts painter, and sometimes he would talk me up to the boss and the boss's assistant, and I know they didn't care, and it's like, oh man, if I'm not bringing it up, that must mean I don't want really anybody to know about it, because most people don't care. They could care less if you're an artist or not, especially on like a professional high-end painting company. They don't care if you can. They just want you to do want the job done well and done in a timely manner. They don't care if you're trying to be the next Picasso. They want you to shut up and do the job. Not an artist in this aspect. Oh, that's fine. You know, hopefully you have your something that you enjoy doing. Doesn't necessarily have to be art. Some people, it's like sports, music, I don't know, whatever, dance, video games. You know, ever since I was a kid, I was always making stuff. We didn't have a ton of money. You wish you were a fine artist, painter, or drawer. I mean, you just start. I mean, I think so much, like society nowadays puts so much pressure on people to be a certain way when you get into the arts. Like, you have to be successful, you have to make tons of money, you know, your work needs to be in galleries or museums and stuff like that. And I think that puts a lot of pressure on people who are just starting out that don't have the skills yet. And so they don't get into it because they hear all this, you know, like they're starting to ascribe. I found out it's not subscribe, it's ascribe to the narrative that to be an artist you have to follow a certain path, or it's not going to happen for you. And in a way, that's kind of true for the type of artist you want to be, especially fine arts. Very few people like make it to that highest tier of, you know, success, fame, money, all that stuff. But it doesn't mean you can't be a fine artist if you aren't hitting those marks. I think a lot of times it's people just want the attention. They don't care about the art. They want the attention. For them, it's not about the art. It's about being seen by other people, being recognized as a successful artist by other people. Success for me isn't determined by other people. Success for me is me making the art, finishing the art. That's success for me. Yeah, I mean, that is the general consensus. But people that I guess you would consider gatekeepers to the higher art echelon, like, you know, not just everybody's gonna make it, their work's gonna make it to auction, like through Sotheby's or Christie's or one of these high-end auction houses, or they're not gonna be picked up by, you know, high-end galleries like David Zwirner or Pace or Gagosian. You know, that's like, that can be pretty cutthroat. Plus, it's a weird game that I can't even say I understand fully. I just grew up enjoying art, whether it was learning about it, and so I'm not an what's the word? And I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it, but I'm not a fully trained like academic artist. Like, I didn't go to art school. I'm what most people call self-taught, but to me, I've had some very little formal training through like classes, but mostly it's because I've been interested in it. So I sought out the information myself, which another YouTube friend of mine would he describes himself as a self-guided artist because in school you're going to have a curriculum that they want you to follow, want you to learn so that you can talk the talk and walk the walk. And some do it, some don't. At the time, I wasn't thinking about college or art school at all. I just enjoyed making art and skateboarding. Skateboarding was was my obsession when I was younger. Shoot, all through from like 12, 13 years old, all the way up to, yeah, like Dondrell. Yeah. I mean, he even mentions he had the opportunity to go to art school and he didn't go. I mean, pretty much everything he says is like, true to his experience. I mean, that's what I think makes a good artist is you're drawing from your experiences. Whether that's you went to school, you went through academia, or, you got out into the workforce and worked, but also pursued your passion. Like I have a 9 to 5. I work full time. It is not art related. Sometimes I'll get like art related gigs, but then that means I'm working a full time job and also trying to do those projects at the same time. Would I like to be a full time artist? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I would get a lot more done if all my time were solely dedicated to producing artwork. I don't know, maybe I'm stubborn. Hey Dave, how's it going? Yep, self-taught or self-guided. Yeah, a lot of times if you don't go through academia, you're just looked at as a joke. Like you don't know what you're doing, but I mean, how did academia become academia? I mean, somebody had to actually form the school that people go to and learn from. So, and where did they get their information? Returning the favor. All right, thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. I mean, now you can give back the shit I gave you on your channel. Nah, I was not trying to be shitty. Yep, just talking. So yeah, I will be next painting I will work on well, I do need to finish this painting that I started for another YouTube artist. But maybe I can do both of those at the same time. We'll see. One's gonna require a lot more attention if I'm gonna try and get it done for the state fair. I mean, it's already like, I would say halfway finished. Yeah, this is looking a little bit more grounded. This brush has definitely seen better days and is almost time to retire. I'm gonna need more of this. I don't know if I need to scrape some of this off. I'm still trying to figure out if I should add any more things to this. I could add like let's see. Oops, sorry guys. Whoops. Trying to make it look like it's a sidewalk crack. Let's see if that makes sense. Hey, Ahmad Wakas. Thank you. I have no idea what that says. Can I even copy that? Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see. See what the translator has to say. You know, that they should add that function to the streams. Like, 'cause I know I set mine as like English. American English. Tech language. Let's see. Paste. Should detect it, right? Come on. Oh, here, enter text here. Paste. Translate from Arabic. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have all kinds of into Spanish. That's dope. Translation must be weird. Uh, this is you drawing? Okay. So this is what English it translated to English. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're the best artist in the world. Damn your lies. You don't put a stone and put things. They put it and say, this is me drawing. Well, who's putting that? Are you saying because I'm copying somebody else's work? I'm not saying it's me. I fully acknowledge, and I'm not sure if this is what you're trying to say. I fully acknowledge that I'm not you. This is not my. These are not my characters. Other than the changes I've made to the Cheech Wizard, like his body, his legs, his forms, I kind of came up with that myself because I needed it to fit the skateboarding theme. But yeah, all these other characters, this is Vaughn Bode's characters that I'm using, but I did transcribe them, so I drew them out from what I was looking at. So I'm following a certain tradition, which is observational. So I observed what I saw and I transcribed it onto this piece. It is an homage piece. I am not taking credit for the characters. These are not my characters. I can make my own characters. I have my own characters, so not worried. But I mean, if you can elaborate on that a little bit more, Ahmed, that would be great, because the translator is probably not doing a very good job. And also, I don't know if you understand me, Ahmed. Are you an artist? Like, do you do artwork? Are you an aspiring artist? Yep, this is this is exactly what was translated by Google Translate. Oh, it's cool. It even has it in English, Arabic. Is that what they call it? English Arabic? Like Romanized Arabic? It's like that in Japanese. They have what they call Romanji, which is English, or is it anglicized lettering of the Japanese katakana, or hiragana, or the kanji, as they say, the letter forms. All right, we got our. Oh shoot! Did I need more? So I'm trying to make it look like sidewalk cracks. And let's do one like this. There we go. Maybe I don't need to. Are you mad that I'm using Vaughn Bode's characters? Is that what's going on here, Ahmed? We just need a little bit more. We just need a little bit more. I'm just not quite understanding the language barrier here. I appreciate you chiming in. I should probably put a highlight on the crack edge just so that it makes it stand out even more. I've been thinking about this for a while if I should do this, so I guess I just did it. I thought maybe it would help ground the image since it was floating in space. I do need to go over some of these white lines because, yeah, I kind of made a mess of stuff here. Let's grab some white. Well, zinc white's gonna have to be it. Because I don't know what happened to my actual other whites that I got. But we got this zinc white, so we should probably use it. It's not the best white or white. White as everybody says now. White. I'm trying to figure out something to watch. Is Travis? Oh, Travis is still doing his thing. All right, let's get some gray going on here. And it's going to be our highlight color. So I guess sun's coming from the left-hand side. So that would hit the right side edge. Well, I guess Ahmed was just a one-hit wonder. Just hop in, hit it off, and then he's out. Or they're out. Guess he didn't want to have a true conversation. wonder if I should hit the other side with a darker gray. Yeah, I don't know if that's helping or making it any better, but we'll take it. So, I was going through my photos looking for the other two paintings, and I'm still trying to figure this one out. Still trying to interpret this one. Damn I'm the best artist, but damn my lies. I'm not sure what that means. So I've been following this other YouTube artist, content creator. It goes by Paul Talk, and it's got some interesting things to say. Not everybody seems to think so. Still trying to figure him out, but he has, I guess there's some beef he has with another YouTube artist, painter, who is a much bigger, according to the numbers, artist by the name of David Kassan. And I guess he's accusing David of kind of, I guess, trolling him under a different account to express certain ideas that he probably wouldn't want to reveal under his main account. So he's using an anonymous account, if it's him to even begin with. So Paul thinks it is this guy. I don't know how much validity there is to that and how he came to that conclusion. But Paul has some beef with David, and I don't know, maybe David is using this fake account to kind of stir the pot with Paul. But people have issue with Paul's idea of true painting versus what is going on nowadays. And Paul even admits that the term true painting is not his. He is just using it. So right there, it's not even his idea. He just ascribes to it. So I don't understand why people are so, especially certain views I guess he has, and I don't even know. He seems pretty open-minded about certain things, but then maybe closed-minded about other things, but I think mostly open-minded. Whereas these other painters, and I'm thinking a lot of these painters or my generation, Generation X from like the years 1965 to like 1979, um, who have kind of worked to build themselves up to where they are now, and they don't want anybody toppling what they've built. So if they are taking offense at what Paul is saying, I think they're just being a little childish about it. And even Paul admits it. He's like, "Who am I?" It's not like he's on some kind of pedestal saying, I know it all. And I think that's what these people think that they think he's a know-it-all just because he's expressing his views just like they would. And if somebody came at them, would probably say the same thing or do the same thing. But I think they don't like his channel, which is Paul Talks, but it's Paul Talks down to whomever. I don't know if that was a response or a reaction to these people, or if that's how he started off, was Paul Talks down. I don't know. I have to look at the videos. I don't know how far back his videos go, but as far as a YouTuber, I think he had a channel before. I don't know if it was the same channel. Maybe he was getting attacked back then. Let's see. Let's go Paul Talk. Oops. So Paul has 736 subscribers. In the world of YouTube, that's not a lot. It's quite a bit compared to me, like over twice as many people I have. And I mean, it's not about subscribers really, but I guess if you're trying to be a YouTuber, then it is about subscribers. But let's see. Paul's channel started in 2023, but I think he's mentioned that he had a channel before this. So this must be his new channel. But if you go to David Kassan, who I guess has a huge following, and I think I even follow him too, but I don't really watch much of his content. Here we go. My Life in Art, David Kassan. Wait, no. I'm trying to go to YouTube. Why is it? I'm not trying to go to a website. He has 51.2 thousand subscribers, which is considerably a lot more than either I or Paul has. But he kind of paints in this realist, almost photorealist manner. But he definitely paints in a realist way. I mean, he's got his merch. Not sure how I feel about this stuff though, but I guess, I guess this is what being a modern artist is nowadays, or a YouTube artist. I mean, he has his website too. Yeah, you search to capture this level of realism. You're definitely working from photos. 'Cause there's no way you're having to sit there while you try to draw out veins, every little wrinkle and fold and all that, yeah, that's not happening. Nobody's gonna sit for that long. So he's definitely working for photos. And I know Paul has, I don't know if he has an issue with it, but he doesn't ascribe to that as being real painting. And I think that's the issue these guys have, is that a lot of people, because I don't think David Kassan is much is much older than, he's definitely of my generation. I mean, the guy kind of looks like me. I'm sure my mom would be like, he looks just like you. Like, he has long hair, glasses, mustache. I have a beard. He has a goatee. Yeah, we're all clones. I mean, yeah, but painters of my generation who've come up probably mostly self-taught. I don't know if he has much academic training. Again, how much does that really matter? But a lot of us grew up on copying, being able to faithfully copy things that we see. So it's all, according to Paul, optical, which I think he says his belief is that it's not true painting. And I kind of understand what he means. I mean, basically, we're human copying machines. Like, if you can do it straight out of your head, like, you know, old classical artists, then, yeah, I could see you having a lot more skill. I know, maybe Paul could copy a photo, do a portrait from a photo, and see, like, see if he can pretty much do what these guys do. Like, I mean, I'm sure they're taking some liberties as far as color palette and stuff like that, because photos aren't always the best to work from. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. You know what? I don't think I finished these in 2018, but according to my photos, the other ones I started were from 2019. Let's see. We'll just scumble some stuff around here, just to kind of, I guess that's kind of why I paint the way I paint. I mean, I do have some almost photorealistic portraits I've done, but I've kind of took some liberties and chopped them up so that I wasn't directly trying to copy exactly what I did. I was trying to make it more challenging for me to do, because copying stuff, I mean, like I said, I'm of that generation, like, grow up, just copy. Especially when you're self-taught, like, you're pretty much just copying whatever. Like, what did we know? Like, here's a photo, let's see if you can reproduce this. Okay. I mean, growing up in the 90s, which I'd have been late teens, and my early mid 20s, late 20s. I mean, that generation, like, especially with hip hop and sampling and all that stuff, copying, that was a part of what I did. Hey, Amy Franks, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining me. I'm just rambling and painting and scumbling and fumbling my way through trying to finish this piece. We're close. Pretty close. But I hope you're doing well today. It is a very nice, pretty decent day for us today where I'm at. Sun's out. I mean, it's not super warm, but it's not freezing. Yep, still trying to figure out, should I add another? So this piece has way more characters that I borrowed from Vaughn Bode than the other two paintings. So this is 3 of 3 works that I did in homage to Vaughn Bode and skateboarding. So I took his character, the Cheech Wizard, along with other characters that he created, and turned them into these pieces. Oh yeah, I wanted to go over the white lines on some of this stuff just to kind of I don't know if this will help any, but I need to clean up some of this stuff here. And then hopefully I can say it's done. And then it's 1:21. My wife wanted to do kind of a late lunch around 2. Around 2 o'clock. So yeah, I need to break open my fresh brushes because these are getting worn out and they're splitting. Yeah, thanks guys for joining me. I appreciate it. It's been over an hour now, huh? Let's see. We got quite a few people in here today. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Refresh it. Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. I feel like, oh, and the subscription, the subs. I think I had like three or 4 maybe. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I hope it's interesting for you. I mean, I wouldn't just subscribe to anything, but if I'm curious or interested in it, I definitely sub to people that wanna learn more about You know what? I had the feeling I was using a paint pen for these lines. I bet that's what I did. I was using a paint pen. But see here, we have our white, our titanium white, and I'm just going to clean up some of these lines. Looking a little transparent. Yeah, maybe one day you'll see me copying another portrait or something. I do have, so I have 3, no, not 3. I have 4 or 5 that I did. Okay, I don't need to see this anymore. We're not worried about that. Translation. Where's okay. I mean, that was cool for what it was. Let's see, anything going on X? What digital art? Oh man, lovely, lovely, lovely. Little cakes. Man, these things are so crazy. So crazy. Hiding out down here. Nice. Ernesto Ash. Ooh. I like the ASCII. Interesting what AI is doing to it. Post AI Ghibli artists need an immuno. Oh, yeah, I've already seen this post. Is that it? Ooh, we need to repost our friend. Nice. The artist journal. Let's go back to Poke Bellies, and we will repost this. Cool, cool stuff. Katerina. It's a nice piece. I wonder if that's digital or hand done. Hippie the Angel. Oh, what's this? Somebody else is doing a Picasso. Interesting. Silent and still, we can make art the constitution of our consciousness. With the speed of light, it will take effect. Okay. Saboteur, first ever mint on foundation. Okay, Uran Yakan. Oh yeah. Corey, don't forget, you need to finish your piece, not look at other people's pieces. You can do that on your own time. This is my own time. People are here to see you paint, not look at other people's paintings. However much that is interesting to me. See, that's how much of a nerd I am for art. Because I am always looking at other people's art. Okay, yeah, I think these definitely were done with paint marker, I think. Okay, where else? We're on this hat and bit. Still trying to figure out if I should add a butterfly or not. Oh, sorry guys, I won't be able to see the chat. Hey, what's up, Emmett? I thought you outlined this already. Yeah, can't you tell it's like very thin? I need to go over these lines like 100 times to get them just right. That is the way. That is the way of a quarry painting. Is constantly going over lines, the same lines over and over and over again. What's going on, Emmett? Are you going to be going live here today? I'm assuming you still have more to do on the gladiator painting. Yeah, these white lines are all thinned out because I used a paint marker. Yeah, in a bit. Ah, I see. You saw me online. You had to come by, say hello, talk some trash before you go on and I start talking trash. Just finished work earlier today. Yeah. Me, I had Monday is my only day off this week. So, yeah, I am trying to get some stuff finished. I know I should have been done with this already. You guys don't have to tell me twice. Don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me that. That's weird. I think something's going on. You have another project you're looking to work on after? Yes. I have a big 3-foot by 4-foot painting I had started years ago. That's about halfway done. That and the painting that I'm doing for the trade with you. But the big one is something I want to kind of get done so I can submit it to the state fair art exhibition that they have every year. There's also a shoot. Just screwed that up. Oh, what's going on here? Where's that coming from? It must be X. That's right. I have no. Oh, that's somebody's piece. Interesting. All right. We don't need that though, so let's get that out of there. Something's going on with Travis's stream. It's causing issue with my sound. What does it look like? Let me see if I have. Let me put this aside real quick. I might have a picture of it I can bring up. So this is one of the other. This was the second canvas in this series. And then, where is it? This was the first. So this one's the first. So as you can see, I had 3 and I wanted to make sure I got all 3 of those done. Oh, this one says 2018 to 2019. That's why. Maybe this one was the first one then. Because this one says 2018. So this might have been the first one. The other one was the second one. Now I got the third one. So when I do the third one, I could put 2018 to 2025. Probably not the longest painting. Where else? Let's get out of here. That painting. let's see, that painting. Got a lot of paintings up in here. A lot of paintings. The one I was telling you about is 3 foot by 4 foot. Those paintings are 16 by 20 inches. Where is it? Let me zoom out. Zoom out. That's too far back. It's got to be in here somewhere. No, it's definitely before this stuff. Definitely before that stuff. Don't tell me I started it. Yeah, there's an app that they use, I'm assuming, to compile photos into big batches like that. Hey Chista, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to find this painting that I started and need to finish. It's got to be around here. I got so many images. All I have to do is look for it. Maybe it's on here. I know it's on my iPad. Here's my cars. Emmett's just twiddling his thumbs like, hurry up, old guy. Hey, Kiki, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I am trying to find this painting to show Emmett. Oh, man. Dude, where the hay? I got all kinds of reference photos, art, random photos. Jeez, you'd think I'd have this better organized. Thing is, I don't know if I ever put that in an album. Shoot, it should be like right around here because I got all these samples of these cars. Hold on a second. I was just messing with this. Where's my albums? I was just messing with this. I don't think I put in my portfolios. paintings. Nope, it's not in that. Portfolios? Nope, not in that. Available art? Nope, not in that. Oil paintings? Nope. Sample arts, drawings. Portfolio samples? Nope. Dude, I swear. It would probably been easier to just go grab the painting, but it's so big, I'd have to take the camera and back it up. You're probably like, how can you see anything with the photo so small? Dude, it's gotta be. No, I don't want that. It's crazy how one day you're not even looking for it and you're like, oh, here's that piece. And then when you actually are trying to find it, you can't even find the piece. Maybe I didn't go. Here it is. That's why I didn't go deep enough. Where's the most current photo? Is this it? So this piece here. Hey, Flowers, welcome back. Mr. Flowers is back. There you go, Emmett. I don't know if you're still here, but that is the painting that I want to finish. It's called Killing It, because in Chinese, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, I don't know if it's Mandarin or Cantonese, this creature is called a Qilin, and it's spelled Qilin, and I thought, oh, how cool would that be to just call it Killing It? The centerpiece, the Qilin, I think is pretty much done. Thank you, Kiki. Yeah, so I got all the vehicles. I need to do those out. Those are done in sign painter's enamel. So I got to clean those up. All the windshields, I need the windshields to look like they're reflecting light. And then I got this character, well, I don't know if it's this part right here, this bit here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in on it. Right in between those vehicles, there's a little boy riding a ox. That's also taken from probably some Chinese imagery. And I'll paint that in oil. So you got this main creature, the Qilin, or in Japanese, it's called a Kirin. That's all done in acrylic. The vehicles are done in sign painter's enamel, and then the figure on the ox will be done in oil paint. And that'll be it. That's what I want to submit to the State Fair art exhibition this year. And I've been trying to do this one for a while now. And every time it comes around, I forget to have work on it to finish it. But yeah, that's 3 foot by 4 foot, I think it is. Yeah. I got a bunch of other ones. Tons of other paintings that need to be done, like this one. Where is it? Here you go. Oh, that's a terrible photo. Still terrible photo. That's a triptych. That's done in all different types of paint. And each of these panels still has stuff that needed to be added to it. But I displayed that at a local coffee shop. But you got Astro Boy or Atom Boy or something in Japanese. You got Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And then these you have over here, Miss Kobayashi and Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. If you want to do stop motion, I recommend Sticky Bones or D13. I will look into that. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. I love your style. It's so freaking satisfying to look at, you know. Oh, thank you, Chista. Yeah, I did that. I did. The dragon looks like it's been stitched on the painting. Yeah, that's how much time I spent painting that. Where to go? So this is what the Dragon Maid piece looked like before, because I painted this on vinyl, like clear vinyl. That's what it looked like, and that's taken from the cover of not really the manga, but the collection of mangas. But sticky bones are expensive. Okay. Yeah, I figure you probably have to spend some money on some of these apps. Thanks again, Chista. Yeah, so this is on vinyl. And then the final, when I attached it to the panel, ended up like this. So I scrunched up the vinyl to fit on the panel. Yeah, the idea came to me because I was thinking of, ooh, I wonder if I have those clips on there still. Oh, they're not apps, they're figures. Oh, like, okay, I know what you mean now. Yeah, I figured you'd probably have to spend some money on figures. The idea came to me because, I don't know, I was thinking about old discarded like toys like beach balls, and you know how they, you know, once they lost their value as something fun to play with and gets tossed aside, and how their beach balls, you know, usually end up deflated. So I kind of wanted that deflated look. Satisfying to look at. Yep. But this is also incorporates my love of anime art, and I really like this particular series of manga/anime was Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid series. And this panel has a lot of different materials on it, from paint, spray paint, enamels, to packing tape, little stickers and packing stickers and stuff that I pulled off of stuff that was mailed to us, just random bits and pieces of what do they call it, detritus. I hope that satisfied you, Emmett. I don't think Emmett's here anymore. I would enter these into the state fair, but they have a size limit, and these are 4x4 panels. The size limit, it can't be any bigger than 3 foot by 4 foot. I think there might be a small. Oh, you know what? It might be smaller. Look at that, because if that's the case, then I'll have to do something different to enter in. But yeah. So flying over traffic with a whole congested traffic scene. I'm sure people out in LA are used to seeing this type of stuff when you get on the interstates. Anyways, I was trying to finish. Oh, here's the update on the copy of the Picasso painting. This is my digital rendering of Picasso's night fishing in Antibes. Yep. And it's done in this app called Art Set. So it kind of looks like paint, but it's all digital. I don't know if the camera's picking it up very well, but it kind of gives it a painterly look. And this is the oil paint brush. Sorry, it's getting a little shaky. Yeah, there's the two figures in the boat fishing. Yeah, another fellow artist, sometimes YouTuber, introduced me to this app, and I was like, oh, I fell in love with the look of it. So I started using it in some of my digital creations. But yeah, that's it's getting close. It's almost done. And then I'll use it. I think I'm going to use it in a little digital animation that I've been creating, these little digital animations like this. So this is based on a Japanese ukiyo-e print called The Great Wave off of Kanagawa. Yeah, I was thinking about doing Starry Night. There's two different versions that Van Gogh, as Emmett would say, Van Gogh, that he did. I might do both, or I might pick one or the other, because this is a series based on my characters, Boy and Oni. Oni is a Japanese ogre demon. Yeah, you could see them. They're in this painting too, right here. But it's I've also been kind of taken to doing stuff in a pixely format also. So I kind of create the images using the Pixel app, and then I import them into Fresco, which is an Adobe app, and then I animate it. Simple animations. I don't know, it's gotten a little crazy. So that's Boy and Oni surfing, and then a fish jumps out of the water and causes them to wipe out. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I also did this one, which is incorporating sound. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, it's going to be in my earbud. So this is kind of a comment on when those protesters, the oil protesters, were throwing stuff on paintings, doing stuff. So of course it's Andy Warhol's soup can, Campbell's soup can piece, and I added in Pepe, golden Pepe. Since there was a lot of controversy around the Pepe image for a while there. Yeah, it's kind of a tomato. Don't know if it's tomato or paint, but it's like, yeah. Little graffiti, you know, going on in there. So that's that. This one's called Off to the Races. So you got the tortoise and the hare and the Oni. The Oni character is holding them. They don't want to race anymore, but the Oni's like, you're going to go race. All right, Chista, take care. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I think I'll end up doing a Starry Night. I appreciate it. You have a good evening. I know it's getting late for you guys. Yep, and I also do these digital drawings. This one's a set of keys on a table. You got 3 windows in the background and a cat. That's just playing with digital apps. This was one of my first ones. All right, take care, Chista. Thank you for joining us today. What did I need to do? All right. Yeah, that's one of my first animated pieces. Yep, I like the old 8-bit style. All right, so what I need to finish. Enough of my digital art, but I do that. So I do digital and traditional works. But I was trying to get this outline done so I can say I am finished with this. Oh, I guess my white dried up while I was talking too much. I made some progress. I mean, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't know if you could see, but I got the shadows in under the characters. I added the sidewalk cracks. And then now just trying to clean up this. These white lines are kind of thin. Still contemplating if I should add anything else character-wise to this. Just sent you a stream with a link via Instagram if you want to join later. When are you going on? Because I'm gonna be making lunch here for me and the wife. But I can certainly hop on after that. Oh wait, we'll see, because I have some yard work to do too. Shoot, messed up that line. But yeah, I'll certainly join up if I can. Dripping paint on a. Oh, okay. We got our friend. Because I made it for the rain. Start a live stream. Man, I really need to go use the bathroom. You deserve more subs. It'll happen. It's slowly growing. My channel is slowly growing. It seems like I get subs, you know, at least a few every couple of streams. I know that's not like tons, but I mean, as far as what I create, content I create for YouTube, I don't think that's bad. Because not everybody's into just watching somebody live stream paint. Plus, I'm not the most entertaining. I just paint. Sometimes I crack a joke, or I try to crack a joke. Okay, we want to make sure these lines around the hat are good. And we don't want any cat hair. Red is on. Oops, why am I trying to touch me? I wasn't trying to open pillars of eternity. Not right now. Okay, guys, we're getting darn near close. Oh, crud. Okay, I think we're getting. Sorry I missed your retracted comment, Mr. Flowers. Shoes. Yeah, I have a tendency to flip my paintings around to get the right angle, to get the right edge. You know what? Now I got to do a little black cleanup. Not much. Just a tiny, teeny, tiny bit. Because I went off the rails. I went off the rails. Whoops. We got this our high flow colors from Golden. And they are definitely high flow. They are flowing out of there. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. It's been a while. Haven't seen you since your post in Paul Talk, and before that was um, God dang. Now I'm forgetting about our friend. Yeah, I'm being very anal in, about my line work here. I don't know why I get so worried about these lines, but like this one here, where I bumped my white into it. Doesn't have to be 100%, but yeah, it's gotta be. But I hope you're doing good. Thank you for saying so. Yeah, I've been caught up in the whole Paul Talk, David Kassan, if that's even David Kassan. Uh, More like Paul Talk's beef with David. But supposedly he's saying that David is trolling him. And it's hard to say because I don't even know if the person that created those videos kind of ripping on Paul Talk uh, was even David Kassan. He says he totally thinks it is. All that for absolutely nothing. I think my lines are okay. There was something I thought I needed. If you put a bed in your bedroom, do you have more room or less room? Less bedroom. More or less bedroom. More bedroom, but less bedroom. That is true. More bedroom, but less bedroom. I mean, that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Well, I'm not a pinstriper, but I don't do too bad. Oh, well, I just screwed that up. Makes me have a lot more respect for people that do pinstriping. I would be wiping the paint off constantly. All right. Enough, enough. You know what? I think we're just gonna say it's done. Yeah, 2018. 2018. 2025. Isn't that wild? Took 7 years. There was definitely quite a bit of time in between that 7 years. If you paint the inside of your room, the room gets smaller. I guess that depends on what color you use. I think if you use lighter colors, then it starts to look a little bigger. If you use darker colors, then it starts to make it seem smaller. Well, I used a paint pen to sign this piece the first time, and now I'm just using brush to sign it. I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this paint. I'm not gonna try and do any additions. Until, oh crap, come on. And this needs the, shoot. Okay, there are some pinholes in this canvas, probably for my cats clawing it. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably gonna be it for this. It's not like this was gonna be anything more than just a tribute piece. So I don't know why I'm get so involved with it. But you know, that's kind of how I end up doing all my work, is I get too involved in it. All right, I need to learn to separate myself from it. All right, well guys, thank you for joining. That is it. If you put paint, if you paint the outside of your house, it gets thicker. The house gets thicker. Yeah, I've never noticed that. Okay, so that is it. Yes, it gets thicker. I'll have to start paying attention to houses when they're getting painted. But they do get thicker because you keep adding layers of paint. So technically that is definitely true. So even if it's only by microns, or I don't even know if it's millimeters, maybe a single millimeter, not bad. We got our character grinding this ledge. Oh, you know what I did forget? Shoot. You know what? I'm not even gonna add it. I was gonna have flakes of or pieces of the ledge flying off from behind there, behind the truck that's grinding. But at this time, this is what we got. So here's the piece in its entirety. I don't think I need to add anything up top. I was thinking about butterfly, one of Vaughn Bode's birds, or maybe even a cloud. Maybe a couple clouds coming in from the sides. That might help. I don't know. But there's a lot going on in this one compared to the other ones. So. But yeah, thanks guys. I'm probably going to end it right here. Got to get lunch going. I'm already half an hour behind when I told my wife we would do it. So that's going to be it for this session. I'll probably maybe go on later tonight after I do some yard work. So if you're interested and you want to come back, keep your eye out. I'll probably go on later tonight. Yeah, it's about 2:30 here. So possibly, 3 hours, 4 hours. But yeah, thanks, Mr. Flowers, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Ron Johnson, thanks for stopping by and saying hello, gracing us with your presence. It's been a while. I know Carlos. I don't know if Carlos has gone on like a few times since like summer. So, but I keep up on him on his Instagram. But yeah, thanks again, Chista. I know that these people are all gone, most likely. Amy Franks, Ahmad, Dave from CRPG Dungeons and Dragons Night, Creole God 85. Thank you for coming through and saying hello. The Santos Bros, MJK, and what was it? Gina May? Is that how they pronounce their name? And who else? Jasper Scoots. Man, we had quite a few people in here. Yeah, Chinmay, that's what it was. At Chinmay. And Dovey. Wonder if it's Dovey. But I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Yeah, come back again if you can. And I hope you all have a good day or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, bye for now, guys. Thank you.